All right, you guys. Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. When I hit recording, do you hear that lady saying, "This video is being recorded"? Okay, that's funny. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into our chat, or let's get into the app, and let's talk about what is going down. So we are going to start off with 1 minute of cardio. And let's make sure you guys have one dumbbell with you because we are going to move into a 4-minute EMOM. So the first minute, we're going to do 30 seconds, right, of 30 seconds of presses on one side. So you can grab a dumbbell, let it sit on your body, and then we'll go ahead and press, and then we'll just alternate to the next arm for the next 30 seconds. And then minute 2, you're going to grab that one dumbbell, and we're simply going to do front squats. So you can do a couple things, right? You can hold the dumbbell kind of in a prayer pose or just literally let it sit on your body. But at that point, we're just going to go ahead and squat for 45 seconds. So as we're squatting, making sure those hips go back and then down. And let's try to get those hips below your knees. All right. So let's try to get those hips below your knees. What's up, Stan? So let's get this party started, you guys. My clock is all set to go. How about you guys get up and ready to rock? Marion, you have a new view today. New house, right? Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, 1 minute of cardio. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. So 20 seconds, 60 seconds of cardio. So let's just move, get those heart rates up. As a little bit of a bonus, I think I told you guys this on Monday. There are finishers, okay? So there are finishers on the app, and I'm gonna let you guys start to do those finishers. And then you and I are gonna actually stretch after our workout, okay? So we're gonna cool down together. I'm going to start to give you guys some tools on stretches that you guys can do at your homes, and start to kind of help out with those tightnesses, because tightnesses usually end up into pain, and pain usually ends up into an injury. So if we can start to kind of like hit that in the head early, because we're beating ourselves up essentially, and we want to take care of ourselves in that way also. Okay. All right, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's get that dumbbell. One dumbbell, pick a side, any side. We're going 30 seconds over your head. Think abs tight, quads tight, glutes tight, and then maybe even grabbing the floor with your feet, and you're just going to drive that dumbbell overhead. Okay, get to the top, come back. All right, in 3, 2, 1, swap hands. And let's do the same thing again, getting all the way up. Everything's braced. So think about a solid foundation all the way to your feet, to your quads, to your glutes, to your abs. And at that point, you're ready to press with max power. All right, 10 seconds, and we're gonna go right into 45 seconds of those dumbbell front squats. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, so if we're gonna use the dumbbell, let it sit on your chest, and we're just gonna drop into those squats, okay? Drop into those squats. Hold your breath, brace, and squat. There we go, okay? 15 seconds. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, you guys, we're going right back to those presses. We have 10 seconds. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. Again, we're just pressing. Abs are tight, glutes are tight, quads are tight. There we go. All right, we're gonna rotate in 3, 2, 1, rotate. All right, guys, let's go to the next side. Okay, keep driving up. We got about 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, one more movement, 45 seconds of front squats. Let's go ahead and begin. There we go. Holding that breath, hips are back and down. Nice. Okay, 15 seconds. There we go. Nice and smooth. 3, 2, and rotate. All right, you guys. Well, let's go ahead and grab some water. And then let's go ahead and talk about what is happening next. So we're going to do a 6-minute EMOM, and that's simply going to be where we're doing 16 dumbbell taps and mountain climbers. So dumbbell taps. All right. So let me go over this real quick. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're going to make this kind of simpler real quick. Is these are going to be shoulder taps. Okay, so we're going to be in the ground, right? And then we're going to go ahead and do our shoulder taps. So we'll go 16 here, and then we're going to go 16 of those mountain climbers. Okay, does that make sense? Right, so I'm kind of calling audible really quick. Yeah, let's just good old-fashioned shoulder taps. So just as a review is we'll be push-up position. I'd say wider base than normal. And then we're just going to go side to side, slap those shoulders. And then once we're done with that, go right into those mountain climbers. Now, notice that my front foot isn't touching the floor, and I'm just going to go side to side. Okay. Now, once we're done with that, we're going to rest the remaining of the minute, and then we'll start a whole brand new minute once the new minute starts. Okay. Well, give me a nice flex on a Wednesday if you're ready. Yeah. All right. Stan, that's not a flex. That's a thumbs up. All right. Well, let's get going, you guys. That was a good one, Stan. Okay. So here we go, you guys. Let's go ahead and take it to the floor. We'll go ahead and do 16 of those shoulder taps and then go 16 mountain climbers, 8 on the left, 8 on the right. All right. Let's get this party started in 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right, you guys, here we go. All right. Good. Yeah.
Is it 16 each side or 16 total?
Total. Yeah. So 16 of those shoulder taps and then 16 of those mountain climbers. Awesome. Cool. All right, here we go. We got about 10 seconds. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, and begin. That's funny, Marion. The other day, I think it was last week, I was on mute and I was like running the class, all right, guys, let's start. Let's do this. Let's do that. And nobody was moving. And then Adair was like, mouthing stuff. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm on mute. So I was like, for a second, when I saw you, Marion, I was like, am I on mute still? Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, 20 seconds. How you liking the new place, Marion? Yeah, cool. All right, 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. There we go. Okay, here we go, you guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Good work, you guys. Getting those shoulder taps, getting right into those mountain climbers. All right, so we got 20 seconds. We're gonna throw a little audible in this one, right? So for the next 2 minutes, once you guys are done with your mountain climbers, you're gonna go right into a plank, right? This is too easy for you guys. All right, 3, 2, 1, and begin. There we go. Remember, once we finish the mountain climbers, we'll go with the plank hold. Good work, you guys. 20 seconds. All right, we're gonna start into another set. Last set in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let's get the shoulder taps in. Let's get the mountain climbers in. All right, 30 seconds until the minute's over. Okay, here we go, 15 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, you guys, let's grab some water. Okay. Well, let me do something really quick, you guys. As you guys are grabbing your water, I'm going to grab my dumbbells, because we're going to be doing some dumbbell ground to overhead, and we're going to be doing some dumbbell toe taps. So I hope your morning is kicking off right. Get up, taking care of you right now. All right, you guys. So what's going to happen is we're going to do something every 3 minutes for 7 total sets. So we're going to do 1 minute of cardio. So I'll go ahead and control that piece where I'm just like, all right, guys, 1 minute of cardio. Once we're done with 1 minute of cardio, we're going to go into 15 single dumbbell ground to overhead. Okay. So you're actually going to have 1 dumbbell. We'll put it in our hands. And we're simply going to stand up, touch your shoulders, and then we're going to go ahead and press to the ceiling. Okay, we'll go over that too. And then the next one is going to be 30 dumbbell toe taps. Okay, so couple options. This is going to be I'll give you 2 options when it comes to the dumbbell ground to overhead. Is 1, I'm just going to hold it with both hands. And I'm going to go ahead and touch the floor. Let's say flexibility is kind of lacking. I'm still going to go to probably about mid shin, but I'm going to try to touch the floor. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to press it up. Okay. So that's just me using both arms. Okay. Now this is going to be another option if you guys want to, is I'm going to go ahead, clean it with 1 arm, and then I'm going to swap to go side to side. Now, if we do that, we will have an off number. It just means you'll start with the other side the next set, okay? Now, after that, we're gonna do 30 toe taps. So we literally could step or we can hop, but we're gonna do 30 toe taps, okay? So again, 1 minute of cardio, 15 of the ground to overhead with the dumbbell. 1 dumbbell is what we're using. Now, if we do have lighter dumbbells and we don't have heavier ones and we wish we did have heavier ones, you can totally use 2 dumbbells, okay? If that's going to give you a better stimulus, a better kind of higher load, use both of those dumbbells. Same thing, same criteria. We're just going to be on the floor, bring to your shoulders, go overhead. Okay, so again, just another alternative. If we need a little bit more weight, we'll use 2 dumbbells. And then the 30 toe taps. Now, whatever is remaining in that 3 minute time period, you guys, we are going to go ahead and just rest, catch your water, catch your breath. Okay, and then when the next 3 minute segment starts, we'll go right back into another set of cardio. Okay? All right, give me a thumbs up if we're all ready to rock and roll. Party all night long, every day. Awesome, you guys. All right, well, here we go, you guys. So what we'll do in the first round is I'll move with you. So just in case you guys need another view of what we're doing. But if not, just keep on moving and we'll hang out for the first 3 minutes and then we'll move right into the next and we'll do this for 7 total sets. So here we go, you guys. All right, so go ahead, get on up. We're gonna start off with some cardio. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. There we go. Good, 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 good. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rotate. All right, you guys, here we go. 15 ground to overhead using 1 dumbbell. And we're just simply starting on the floor like a deadlift, keeping those abs tight, keeping those backs flat. So remember, we're lowering ourselves to the floor with our legs. We're not reaching for the floor. When we reach for the floor, that's when the back starts to bend. And we don't want to bend. And nobody got time for that. All right, and then once you guys are done with your 15, we'll go 30 toe taps. Each side's gonna count as one. So you'll get full credit for the whole step that you make. And they can be slow and it can be quick. Your call. There we go. There we go. All right. Once you're done with that 30, go ahead and rest. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. Okay, go ahead and rest right now because we're going to start a whole brand new series. 1 minute of cardio. 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so we have 1 minute of cardio. We're then going to do 15 of that ground to overhead, then the 30 toe taps, and then you rest. Okay. Right. We want to like run through that whole segment, trying to get to the rest period. That's kind of like the reward. That's the cherry at the top. Okay. So 20 seconds. There we go. Okay, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Here we go. 15 ground to overhead. We're going to touch the floor, bring it to your collarbone, and then press overhead. Now, the big thing is that you're lowering yourself to the floor with your legs. I tend to talk about this a lot, right? We want a flat back in all that we do. We don't want a rounded back. That means we have a bendy spine, and bendy spines aren't strong. They don't create a strong structure. Okay. Now, once we've knocked out 15 of these ground to overhead, we're going to put that dumbbell on the floor. And then we're going to do those toe touches or toe taps with your toes on the dumbbell. 15 per side or 30 total, however you want to view it. All right. Good work. Good work. Okay. Once you're done those toe taps, go ahead and rest. Okay, we have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right back into that 1 minute of cardio. Switch it up however you want to. You can do the same thing each set, or you can change it up. Whatever is going to get that heart rate up and whatever is going to challenge your comfort zone, right? That's a good one right there. Challenge your comfort zone. Because, you start doing something, you're like, man, I don't even want to do this. That's a good indication we should be doing this. All right, here we go. 25 seconds. Come on, keep moving. All right, there we go. There we go. 10 seconds. Come on, don't stop yet. There we go. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. 15 ground to overhead. Okay, here we go. 1 dumbbell, touch the floor, bring it to your collarbone, and then press it over your head. There we go. Nice work, you guys. Strong abs, flat backs. Nice. Find a tempo and just sit in that tempo. There we go. Now, once we're done with that, let's get those dumbbell toe taps. Come on, come on, keep it moving. Keep those feet quick. All right, and then once you are done, catch your breath. Okay, 10 seconds until we start a new minute doing some cardio. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Okay, you guys, come on. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rotate. All right, you guys, here we go. Ground to overhead. Taking 1 rep at a time. Nice work. Now, as we're moving, I want you guys to, I want to kind of talk about our icebreaker today after we're already through everything. Figure that'd be a good little check-in. But what are we focusing on this week for us? Okay, what are we focusing on this week for us? Right, so if you guys get a second to share in the chat once you guys finish up, please do so. And if not, we'll go ahead and type it into the chat once we finish up the workout. But I think it's cool to share what we're doing just because it can trigger some inspiration, some motivation into others on things that we are doing that maybe we might want to check in and try to add for ourselves. Okay, we have 30 seconds remaining. All right. 10 seconds. All right. New 3-minute segment. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Here we go. Good work. We're back at it again. One minute of cardio. There we go. Come on. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rotate. All right, here we go. 15 single dumbbell ground to overhead. We're back. There we go. Nice work. Come on, nice big pushes. All right, pushing that envelope of comfort where we're moving because we feel comfortable with the movement, but then we feel comfortable with the movement that we can give a little bit of extra juice. All right. Good work. Good work. Once we're done with those 15 ground to overhead, let's go right into the 30 dumbbell toe taps. There we go. All right. So Stan got his answer in. His focus is proper nutrition. Love it, Stan. Love it, Stan. I'm going to send you another text, Stan, to figure out a time that we can connect. Yeah. Tuesdays are usually pretty slammed for me, but once we lock ourselves in a calendar, man, we're going to be good. All right. We have 20 seconds. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Right into that 1 minute of cardio. So let's get going. Turning it up. Beautiful, you guys. So one thing I like to say over and over again, because it's actually really, really important, is the moment that we start our day doing things like we're doing right now, we start to create this message to ourselves of how much value we have in ourselves, because we're starting our day off with us, right? We're not waking up, we're not rushing, throwing on our gear to go to work. It's we're getting up and we're getting set for us, taking care of us. So might sound a little cheesy if you haven't told yourself you love yourself today. So tell yourself you love yourself today, because that's the best way to start ourselves off. All right, you guys, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 15 ground to overhead. Okay, so I got a couple more answers in. Karen says that her focus this week is moving every day and then drinking my weight in ounces of water daily. Love it. So good. Fun fact about water, it's like the natural fat burner that we have access to, that nobody actually talks about water in that way. But it really is. You know, when we're hydrated, we don't actually have cravings. when we're hydrated, we don't tend to go on different, we don't start to randomly snack. But, when we're dehydrated, those two things happen very often because we start to have these create false needs or false wants. So fun fact for the morning. So good job, Karen. Pound that water. Tina is somebody that's really good at drinking that water. Hey, Tina, how's it all going? Water's going good all the time. All right. And Tina says, trying to stay on track with exercise and nutrition. Good work. When you get a chance, Marion, I'll totally want to hear what you are focusing on. But I know you're focused on your workout right now. So you're like, I'm going to do it after my time, bro. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. All ready. We're going to start some cardio in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, let's turn that knob up just a little bit more. This is going to be our last set, so we can kind of go all out. There we go. Going all out. Turning up that knob, giving that extra push. Come on, you guys. Come on. Okay, 15 seconds. All right, everybody, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Let's go ahead, grab those dumbbells. 15 ground to overhead. Again, as we start to get tired, don't forget, right, bracing that midsection, lowering yourself to the floor, right, keeping that back flat. It's really easy to kind of start to kind of deviate away from our intended setup position because we are tired. So if anything, when we do get tired, instead of, I would say, sacrificing your form, is kind of go down in repetitions if that's a need. But that's just for another tool, maybe now, but maybe, hopefully down the road. So how we approach our workout. If we need to adjust, let's just adjust a little bit. Okay. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. Good work. We're finishing strong, you guys. As a reminder, we're going to go ahead and cool down together at the end with a little mobility. I've had requests in the past, and I've had some current requests about this. So I'm going to put it into action. All right. Okay. Looks like we are all done. So good work, you guys. All right. All right. Last one. Marin says she's as much self-care as I can, cooking nice meals for myself during the week, finding moments to relax. Good work. You know what they say is like, if you don't take care of yourself, nobody's going to be taking care of you, right? That's good stuff, right? So good work. All right. Well, let's get ourselves into our cool down. So let's make sure that you guys have a nice floor space. Zen Master Scott is back here to take you through this. I'm just joking. Great. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to set this clock for 5 minutes. We're going to mobilize. Go ahead, get a mat on the floor if you need to get a mat on the floor. But we're going to go ahead and start off with sitting on the floor. And we are simply going to straddle, right? So go ahead, sitting up tall. We're going to spread those legs, okay? Make sure I set my clock really quick. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and pull in your left or your right leg. And we're going to go ahead and let it sit right here. Okay, so we're pulling the heel essentially to your crotch. Now, when we do this, again, all we're going to do is we're just sitting up tall. And you may even want to reach for the leg that's reaching out. So maybe your left leg is reaching out. So go ahead and just kind of put your hand out. Now, we're not trying to force anything right now, okay? So, you know, when we stretch, sometimes, especially if we don't stretch a lot, the thought is to kind of go into it and go really hard. That's not what we want to do. We want to put ourselves into a position, and we want to be able to essentially hang out in that position with comfort. And maybe a little bit of a challenge, but anything else, just kind of sit there. And that's really all we're doing. That's kind of hard for people sometimes too, because they immediately want to they associate, you know, pain and with stretching. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to transition. We're going to keep that leg that's to your crotch still in position. And then that leg that was spread out, we're going to pull it to the back. And we go right into what we'll call the pigeon position. Okay, so front legs squared off, back legs relaxed. And you're just going to lean over your ankle. So you're feeling it in your hips, feeling it in your glutes. So I'm in an upright position right now. You could also drop your elbows to the deck and kind of lean into it. Again, we're not trying to put ourselves in a pain cave, but we do want to feel that stretch with the outside of those hips. Hey, morning. So in this position, you can hang here. So I normally will hang here for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm squared off. Okay, we're going to hang out here for 2 minutes. But again, you guys can hang out here for like 3 to 4. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we can work in this position. This is really good for your squats. This is really good for deadlifts. Tight backs, this is really good. And so as we're in this position, just kind of really focus on taking a deep breath and then going into a full relaxed feeling and exhale. And let your body just sink into that stretch. In 5 seconds, we're going to go right back into that seated position. 3, 2, 1. And go ahead, spread those legs out. And then you're going to pull in that opposite leg, okay? And so you may notice that you may have one more mobile hip than the other. Like my right side's a little bit tighter than my left side. My left side makes me feel like I'm a super limber. My right side does not. But again, we're just going to go ahead and just reach for your toe, reach for your shin, reach for your shoelaces. And so what I would encourage you guys to do, especially this position for both sides, is I would probably hang out there again sometime today for like 2 minutes each time. Especially if it was something that was super tight for you. I make a point to try to be in this position, both positions actually. If I'm sitting on the floor playing cards with my kids or something like that, just where I'm like challenging that position and trying to I'm having fun playing games and like, oh my gosh, this is so painful. All right, you guys, let's go ahead. Rotate into that pigeon position. Front leg's gonna stay there, right? And then that back leg, the leg that was reached out or that was spread, it's gonna go behind you. Again, we're gonna hang out here for 2 minutes. but leaning over that ankle. Should feel this on the outside of your hips, your glutes. Again, you can drop it to the floor if you want to. Really focus on not letting that leg lose its angle unless it's causing discomfort. And then every time that you exhale, just try to fully relax that body. Okay, let's be here for about 30 more seconds. Okay, 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, you guys go ahead and come on up. Good work, you guys. Well, that is our Wednesday, everybody. Good at work. How do you guys like that cool down a little bit at the end? Yeah, thumbs up. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, let's do this. Let's do our group photo. Get those guns ablazing. Marion, welcome back. All right, you guys. Well, here we go. Get it up. 3, 2, 1. And we're good. All right, you guys. Well, hey, good work today, you guys. Good work for showing up and making a strong statement of how important you are to you. So, all right, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great Wednesday. And I'm going to shoot each of you guys a text today. All right?
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks.
Bye,
Have a good day, guys.
See you guys.